KFC today. Okay, the KFC stand for to know that what do you want in your life, to have faith on what you want, and to be willing to change yourself to go and get that. I really like this one, change to get what we want, because if what you want is already something that you have gotten, then good for you. But if what something that you want, you have not get that yet, that means your current self is unable to achieve it one. You must have changed somehow and somewhere. Okay? I want to go from here to Penang. My only option now maybe is walk, bicycle, public transport, car, flight. I can't be just limit myself with the things that I only have. I need to think ways, what can I do about it? So today again, we are going to go into the journey of looking into what do we want. Again, this might not be the path of you, that of everyone will be the same. No, I'm just saying that today let us go through together to find out, to see that what's the things that you want for your life and for your family. So when every time you go out, you see KFC, okay, politics aside, whatever boycott you do, but you know what you want, you have faith on it, and you're willing to change to get the things that you want for yourself. So that will be the 3 great awareness in your life. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, students, what kind of lifestyle do you want for yourself? Let us agree on a few points. Do you agree that we come to this world only once? Yes. Yes. Okay. Who come twice? Let me know. I'm interested. Secondly, do you also agree that we cannot decide the starting point? Yes. Okay. And the third one, we also cannot determine the end point. Alright? So let's agree on this few. But one thing that we can make a difference between these two is our life. Because we only come here once, shouldn't we make a good choice between 2 and 3? The next up, before you push the next slide, normally I will ask, but in this group, I believe I don't need to ask. It's a very obvious answer. If I were to ask what kind of lifestyle do you want, I believe most of us here, we want to have A and B, and mostly A lah. Highly productive life in our life. No one will want to choose the C lah, low productive. Because I believe semua yang duduk depan I, those of you that sitting in front of me, you have worked your ass until to UM today. Impossible you want to choose C, right? Kenapa tak ada yang aku? Betul. Alright. So, so that I say I don't need to ask. But how do we determine whether I'm having a high productive life for myself? Is it by getting achievement, getting rewards, very busy? Every day I work. I go out and see people. I spend times on the things that I like. It depends on your definition. It's at your own. But today I just want to highlight on one thing. We are holding a one-way ticket, but most people just go along and never make a choice, and they always think that, okay, by having a very busy career, busy life, I have a fulfilling life. Okay, this is where I say the double B, busy and blinded. Ingatkan busy, wah, macam fulfilling. In our life, it's more than just study. It's more than just work. You have your family members, you have your relationships, you have your friends, you have your health, you have your religion. And believe me, all those that are successful, that make millions of money, they are all rounded. There's been everything they can take care well of it. So do not just take that your career is your life goal. Okay? Do not take that your career is your life goal. It's just a process, it's a path that we will go through, but that's not the ending point. So, I'll just continue from here. This is where, in Malaysia, we have this B40, M40, and T20 classification that determine on the household income. If our income is more than 12,000 a month, we are considered T20. So what does this T20 means? Does it mean that I have a lot of money? Not necessary also. Okay? I would like to look at the right hand side, my right hand side. Whether we want to add the masses, whereby we are the dependence category. I want to go for holiday, I depend on my boss approval. I want to book a flight ticket, I depend on the bank account. I want to go for a hotel, I want to go for a trip, I need to depend on see whether my family give me some money or not. Or I want to move up into the independent category, whereby I can make the decision. As simple as when I go to any food restaurant, open up the menu, I look at the left hand side, not look at the right hand side. Right hand side is the price. Okay? For me, I used to look at the right hand side, no choice. Family not well to do ma. And I want to share a little bit here that when I start earn my money, I start to earn my income, I also bring my mom out to eat. Tapi mom kan selalu akan risau. Mom will worry that the kids not earning enough. So when they order, okay, they will also very fast. How much is this? How much is this? How much is this? Then as the son, right, they say, "Ayah, no need lah, you just order what you like." In fact, for what they like is, I don't want to burden you, isn't it? Then after that, my sifu, my mentor, Jennifer, taught me this. Why they still have this question? Why they still will ask you about this? Because your mom is not convinced that you earn enough. Your mom is not convinced that you earn enough. If she know that you really make the money already, she will order the food that she like. She will. My mom now is, Ma, 要吃什么? Oh, I've got a lot of idea now. Okay? Or at the end of the day, I move up to go to the freedom category. What is freedom category? A few things, simple to measure. My retirement fund, done. My children education fund, done. Anytime I feel I want to go to Hong Kong, eat dim sum, jump. Wow, nice, right? The feeling. There are people in this room, there are person in this room that can make this kind of decision. And not doing rocket science thing. So, can anyone earn 1 million? Just now I asked this question already, and I can see the excitement, the spark in the eye that, 1 juta. Okay? How? Yeah, I heard that. How? There's many methods.
Yes.
But before I go to the how, right? Let's see. In fact, everyone can earn one in this room. Sure, confirm. This one I can guarantee. It's just a matter of time. Okay, simple calculation. If you earn 30,000 a year, that means 2,500 a month. 33 years, you get your 1 million already. You can be 1 million cumulatively in 33 years. Or, we straight away go to the last one, you earn 200,000 a year, 5 years you have your 1 million. Or, you want to have multiple million in 1 year. Do you guys ever thought that? I or you can earn the multiple millions in a year. Okay? For some of you, you might thought that, oh, now I'm earning 10,000, also a problem. How to earn a million? There's step by step, there's a process. Definitely, I'm not going to review this today, for sure. Why? If not, it's like so easy, nanti macam scheme cepat kaya. Kan?
Get rich fast.
Get rich fast. Okay, yeah. So there are a few ways to get this. So number one, there are four ways. In fact, there are four ways for us to go for this millions. To answer the how just now, definitely the first is through become the professional. This is what most of the parents will guide us: study hard, get a good grade, okay, become a lawyer, become a doctor. So in order for us to go through this path, just throw it off. Definitely we need to have good IQ. Macam rakan-rakan sekalian di sini, like all of us here, good IQ, I believe all of you have the standard of it. Good university, you are at the top university in Malaysia. A big hand to all of you. After you graduated, make sure that you get a professional qualification. The doctors have doctors one, engineers ada engineer punya, architect ada architect punya. You get the professional qualification. But does that mean that your life changed ever since there? No. I get LCCI diploma. Yeah, nama diploma. My result, because LCCI diploma is also an exam-based paper. My result is world number 2, Malaysia number 1. So I get into the big 4. My starting pay, guess how much? 1,800. Okay? But after that, I work really hard. In 3 years' time, I earn triple of it. Okay? So, get a professional qualification, and it will follow by a long internship with long hours and low pay. Because at any professional qualification, people pay you is not only for the qualification. People pay is for the ability of you to solve the complicated problem. Meaning like doctors, cough, flu, fever, you pay how much for that? 80, 120. But if let's say a heart surgery, especially oncologist, people will pay much more for that. So before we go to the professional, can you take it for long hours of work? And these long hours might not have high pay, it's low pay because you are still learning to get that. So maybe by the time of 40, 45, you can join the elite group. Elite group means that you can earn $1 million a year. Okay? Number 2, or some of the people will find that, why not I do this? Climb the corporate ladder. Yeah, for all of you, you still can make it because all of you is still uni. Because some of the times I give talks to the adults. The next one. So some of them will see that, okay, let's be the senior corporate leaders. This one, we need IQ definitely, and a bit of luck. Okay? So what I say, a bit of luck, just like I said, right? I work in the big 4. Okay, I use 3 years, I work really hard. I get triple of my pay. That involves a bit of politics. My others colleague, my ex-colleagues, they took 8 years, I took 3 years. When I say politics, don't be sensitive. It's not something bad. I'm just very good at showing my boss I can perform my job. Okay, and I also get along well with all my colleagues. Betul, jangan tak percaya. I still contact with them one. Alright? So to be a senior corporate leader, why I say there's a luck? Because the human relationship management, aka politics. So what will be the path? Definitely, first of all, good IQ, good university, and of course, good CV. When I say senior corporate leader, We are referring to those MNC, multinational company. I'm not saying that today we go and start up a company by ourselves and then we name ourselves CEO, then I'm the CEO. Tapi CEO ni tak ada 1 juta begitu. Okay, so it defeats the purpose. So when I say good CV, that means we have to climb multiple ladders before we make it to the top. So work really, really hard with luck and opportunity. The opportunity means what? A lot of time, we thought that in corporate world, the one that is above us, they need to be promoted, then only I can get promoted. This is the common thing that I used to think also. I need to wait for my boss to promote first, then I can get promoted. But recently I have a talk with ex-CEO of MNC also, from insurance company line also. He said that way, how you are wrong. In order for you to get promoted, you must also have at least 2 successors of my current place. That means if you are unable to train or build any successor of your current position, you stay where you are, even though the above is vacant. Alright? Top need to be fulfilled. The bottom, same goes to that. Then, maybe at the age of 45, 50, you can join the elite group. The question is, do you like office politics? Do you really good at managing human relationship between your boss, your colleague, and your subordinate? How do we measure that? You can start to look around now whether you can work well with your teammates to complete the project or not. Kenapa ada yang gelak? Okay, and are you prepared to join the rat race? If you are, full force, go ahead. Nothing wrong with that. We can really make big monies from here. You can also Google all the CEOs of the banking, of the insurance company. How much does their CEO make? It's not a secret. It's all in the audited report. It's in their financial statement one. Alright? And the third one. What are third methods that we can join the elite group? We start our own business. Like all of you here. No need good IQ. Okay? No need good good university. But if you have it, it's a credit. But if you're starting a business, definitely you need EQ because you are dealing with human. You are dealing with people. The human and people does not just restrict to your customer. You have vendor to take care. You have government agency to liaise with. Alright? And of course, with capital. With capital. So how does the path look like? Good EQ, good family, give you a good education, and then a bit of networking. In Malaysia, it's pretty much who you know. It's not really on what you know. And definitely when you start your own business, you need to work for long hours and you pray for the best. I believe some of you started business by yourself here already. I like to ask this question. When you started your business, who is your staff? You got staff? Yes. Me, myself, and I. You are the staff. So who is the boss? You are the. You yourself also. So what kind of boss do you like? Then you be that kind of boss to yourself. And at the same time, what kind of staff that you like? Is the me, myself, and I behave like the staff that you like? Okay? And why we say pray for the best? Before you're able to join the elite group. Maybe at the 45, 50s, okay? Say we can join the elite groups. Why we say pray for the best? Because the success rate of entrepreneurship, setting up business in Malaysia, is not high. Okay? So if you want to take the path, are you prepared to face the pressure when the risk is more than 90%? Risk of failing, risk of collapse. So certain people feel that, tak boleh lah, ini saja simpanan yang ada. Cannot lah, these are my only saving. I cannot lose it. I cannot take the risk. So people start to go for franchise business. Okay, and of course, franchise business, you know, it involves a huge capital. A huge capital. So these are some of it. So the number four, how can we join the elite group? Professional sales entrepreneur, like us, okay, that go out, sell, okay, there are a few things. Some of them, they are in properties, they are in insurance, financials, okay, and what we require is willingness. In this path, only one, that is willingness. What kind of willingness? Willingness to follow and do. So, what do we do here? Good EQ, good family, good education, okay, willing to learn and follow. And what we do is basically see people, love people, help people. Okay? The love here bukan jatuh cinta lah, not falling in love with them lah, but you like to deal with people. You like to serve people. Okay? And you like to provide solutions for people. Then if you're able to make it, you can join the elite group at a young age. How is it true that I can join the elite group at a young age? Later on, I will share some of our income scheme. How do we earn here? Okay? So definitely, here you can obtain your professional qualification and run your own business to be the CEO. When I say professional qualifications, okay, definitely the first step before we even need to sell all these products, financial products, we need to take exam. We need to be qualified for that. Okay, and then in this room I have Mary. Mary is a CFP, Certified Financial Planner. Need to take exam as well. Okay, and this allowed her to take up more portfolio, to do through a more thorough financial planning. Financial planning, a lot of time people thought it's just savings, investment, okay, or insurance, but it involves more than that. It has will, it has trust. And whatever that I mentioned earlier, they have laws that back it up behind. So it's not like just simple that we do. Because whatever advice, whatever solution that we give to the families, it will impact them one. Okay? So, and of course, run your own business like how Jennifer did it. She know how to do the business. She bring in the young one, teach them how to do. Okay, they earn their income. She earned hers. And now she is also the CEO of the company. So that's where we come from. But don't get me wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Just now the path number 1, number 2, and number 3. If you feel that that's where you are destined for, go ahead, run for it, fight for it. I'm not saying that any path is wrong. Nothing is wrong. It's your decision. Today I'm here just to enlighten you that since all of us we want to earn the 1 million, what are some of the options? Being the professional, the senior corporate leader, our own business, or you can consider us professional sales entrepreneur. Okay? So the next one. Everything in your life is a reflection of choices we have made. If you want a different result, make a different choice. If you're having any notes now, please write that down for yourself. Because this is the code that changed me from an accountant, from a person that only know how to deal with figures, to today I can able to speak to people. Because this is once, many years ago, if you want a person told me, if you want a difference in your life, you have to do something different. I cannot be doing the same thing and expect a different result. This is what you call insane, right? Haha. So, ladies and gentlemen, a quick chart to show all of you. Basically, you can see this is a 90-year human life in weeks. This is the chart. Okay, until 90 years old. Some of us here might be lucky enough to survive until 90, but I take a more realistic one. The figure here is 78 lah, 78. 78. This is the mortality rate in Malaysia now. The women can live until 78, the men until 75. Pendek umur sikit. Tak boleh tahan. Alright. Yeah, yes. So after that, with this, the next one that show is the leave in blank is the years that we can work. So you can see the others. We only have limited time to work to earn our income. So the environment for you to unleash your potential is ready. So are you ready to build your future? So this is how you earn a quick one, business income. You can show up all, Mary. Quick, okay, stop. For us, we do one time, 1 year effort, 6 years income. This is how we earn. We do one time selling. As long as our customer continue to pay for Prudential, Prudential will give us the income, will give us the commission. If you want to know the more details part, later you can come and look for me. Okay?
Do you guys understand? Do you guys understand this part?
No, it's expected for them for not understand,
right?
so they can look for me.
Can you explain?
Okay, can. So,
This is the part that is required.
okay, so go back one step. So you can see from here, right? You can see their percentage here, 25%, 40%, 31.25%, 26.5%, 15. So these are in the contract between us and Prudential. Therefore, whatever sales that we have made, they are going to pay us this amount of commission, bonus, incentive, but just doing selling one time. So if our client continue to pay for the next 1 year, I get 35%. The next year, I will get 40%. So in the second year, if I continue to do my sales, I'm getting the income for last year, for the sales that I make, and this year, for the sales that I make. So do you get me at this point of time? Simple to understand, right?
Do you guys understand?
Okay, very smart. I like it.
There's a vein.
All right.
So 25% of the previous income. Yeah,
On
right?
the sales that you have
Yes.
done.
25% of 125, right?
So 25% of the 500,000 that you've done. So you get 125. So the next year, you also repeat, do 500,000, you get 135. But this 500,000 is the sales that you make last year too. You still continue to get 200,000. So it starts to accumulate already. So you get getting 300,000. If the same things apply for the next 6 years, shut it up all. So this is where it accumulates. When on the 6 years time, tahun ke-6, the 6 years, you are getting the commission from the sales that you have made this year, last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and 5 years ago. I tell you a very brutal truth. During MCO, back then, 2-3 years ago, is our business affected? Very frankly, our business is affected because we suddenly don't know how to sell. Because our job is to go out to see people. However, our income is not affected. Why? Because my agent, okay, our people, they have done their sales 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So they're still getting the income from the sales that they have made previously. So you get me here. So from here, anytime, I like to share with those that interview with us. If this is not stable, I don't know what else is stable. You just need to do one time, and the Prudential is honor their pay every month. And of course, this is on personal sales. If you want to build a team, we have another path. This is, okay, to build your million ringgit income annually, to become the team leader. We have we have 4 ranking only. Unit manager, which is Dixon, unit manager 2, agency manager, and our senior agency manager. So definitely this involves more technicality lah. Okay, when you have a team, you earn through your personal sales, and your team, whatever they earn, a compilation of it, you also get a share of that. Alright? Alright, so thank you. That's all. Alright, Jerry.